Hey, it's Todd Berry from toddberry.com. So I'm going to give you a quick recipe for coaching the people you are leading in an organization. So this is different than coaching as a coach outside, right? As a third party. So you're coaching someone that is either an employee of yours or an independent contractor of yours or something of that nature. Okay, so there's a very simple little formula that I use. It's been very, very effective. Again, obviously, it's different from the formula I use when I'm coaching third party and I'm coaching in an organization, right? But coaching the people that I personally lead over the years, this is the formula that I've used. It's been really, really effective. And so maybe to help you by giving you a little bit of a roadmap. So I'm going to run through this very, very quickly. So the first thing you do, right, is you want to involve them, right? So you want to ask them as you open the discussion, you want to ask them questions that help them determine why this is so important to resolve. So let's assume it's something that they're trying to get better at or they're struggling with, or an area where the performance just isn't where you want it to be. Obviously, you can be coaching someone in a different light too, as they try to succeed at something that they haven't done before. But you're still going to use this same formula. So essentially, you want to have them get clear, right? It's important to understand mindset, right? So it's like if you don't understand why you're trying to accomplish something, you're not going to be as involved. Right? It's the same thing with training. So in this context, you're getting them to recognize the importance of getting past this or becoming better or becoming more effective. And then you're trying to identify the problem. Now, this is an important step here because whatever they believe is the problem typically is not the problem. You have to help them find the problem, right? You got to go below the surface and get down to what the root cause of the problem is. But before you start going there, make sure you praise the effort that they've already invested in whatever it is, right? So you want to praise the fact that they're putting in hard work and that they, are a valued member of the team, et cetera, because building their self-esteem during this process is a smart thing to do. You want to involve them. That also builds their self-esteem because it shows that you believe in them by asking questions, as opposed to just say, do this or do that. That's not helping anybody grow. Then the next stage of this is identifying the issue, right? So once you truly get to the identification of the issue, and through asking good questions, you can typically get them to see it and bring it out. And when they do that, they have much more ownership in knowing what it is, right? Again, they feel good because they feel like, oh, I know something. I actually have figured out the problem, even though you help them do that. And if not, obviously you can clarify it for them. But then as you're clarifying it, the next step is to move into what are the ideas for resolution. Ideally, you would want to have someone in this conversation already have tried to resolve it, and you can find out what they've tried to do or what they've considered doing, right? You also want to, teach your people to come to you with ideas and solutions already when they're struggling with something. But then, so I call this collaboration, right? You're collaborating together. Again, you're not just saying, do this and fix it. There may be times when, you're up against a timeline and you have to do that. But in a normal setting, in trying to grow someone, you want to invest the time in helping them come up with the solutions. And then you work through them together, you collaborate and come up with what you agree, which is the next stage of this. Agree to what you're going to do, how they're going to do it, what the measures are going to be about it. And then at the end, you just affirm your support, affirm your availability, and affirm your belief in them. And what you've done is walk them through a process that they can begin to replicate internally, but over time, you can train them to teach others how to do the same thing. And then at the end of that, you set a follow-up time within 7 to 10 days to review it. And then once the conversation is over, sit down with yourself and debrief and keep a record of what you talked about, how it went, how they responded, where their personality was challenged, what kind of growth opportunities you see, what did you learn from this? All those things help you to grow someone, right? So make sure you take the time to debrief it, and then the next time you have a conversation, you'll know exactly where to pick up. So that really should help you. If you need training for your organization or coaching for yourself, visit me at toddberry.com. Take care.